joined by Tony Schiavone, the human suplex machine Taz, the Hall of Fame voice of professional wrestling Jim Ross, and the Dapper Yapper, Justin Roberts.
Your opening contest is simple and full with a 60-minute time limit. Introducing first, from London, England, weighing 211 pounds, Nigel McGuinness.
Tony Schiavone, you were there on Saturday night. There is an air of uncertainty about this match. Nigel McGuinness, he has called out Bryan Danielson, but no one has heard from Danielson, the AEW World Champion, since the events that transpired at All Out.
Well, like we said, there's no guarantee that Danielson is going to be here. We know that he wants to be here, obviously. But Nigel, JR, and Taz showing a lot of confidence, and why not? This man has been a great wrestler throughout his career prior to his retirement.
Yeah, he's got an opportunity to restart his reputation, his legacy. This will be a classic match.
Yeah, but there's a big asterisk hanging over that, Taz. That's if Bryan Danielson, not only if he is in Queens, New York tonight, but if he is cleared to compete.
Yeah, well, that's the catering 3 times.
All right.
Let's go. Should be an epic.
This is usually about the time that Danielson strides through the tunnels.
The fans on their feet here, guys. They are waiting for the world champion to come through.
Yeah, where is he?
Nigel is beating the hell out of that chewing gum. I can tell you that right now. He is ready.
Well, Nigel feels that Danielson fears him. He does. He says he got a shirt with it on.
Right. I knew it. I haven't seen Bryan Danielson all day. The American coward just dropped the ball. Paul Turner, I want a 10 count. I want to be declared the winner. And Bryan Danielson should be stripped of the AEW World title. Start the count now.
That's pretty stiff, fellas.
Well, he could get counted out. I don't think he would be stripped of the title.
Well, I don't blame Nigel for looking for this count out.
Yeah, but Nigel, he threw out this challenge knowing that Danielson was just attacked by John Moxley, was attacked by Claudio Castagnoli. That Danielson's no condition to compete.
Well, I can see that, for God's sakes, after what Moxley did to him.
Uh-oh, whoa!
Hold your horses. What a great ovation for the champ.
Is he here?
Nigel's in great shape for his first singles match in 13 years.
And Tony, to answer your question, he's here and he's ready to fight.
From Aberdeen, Washington, weighing 197 pounds, he is the All-Elite Wrestling World Champion, the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson.
Fellas, I gotta tell you, this is my 50th year in the business, and I don't know anybody that I respect more than Bryan Danielson.
Well, Bryan Danielson began that journey 3 years ago, right here, and he's come so far. He is a remarkable human being and a champion, but the question still remains, guys. How ready is he for this fight?
Well, here's the deal. Danielson's a super tough guy. That's well documented. You knew somehow, some way he'd be here.
Well, the question was, will Danielson be cleared to compete? The question now becomes, what shape is Bryan Danielson in?
No one knows but Bryan, and he ain't talking. We know he needs surgery. He's got neck problems. He's suffered a broken arm over the years. He's been put back together about 10 times, it seems. But he's a gutty, tough little bastard.
that neck of Danielson, the AEW World Champion. The action continues live tonight. Dynamite Grand Slam. And it is for the FTW Championship.
This bout set for one fall is for the FTW Championship. Approaching the ring from St. Mark's Place, weighing 201 pounds, he is the FTW Champion. He is Hook.
Daz, I'm sure a big moment for you, big moment for the FTW Champion Hook, bringing the title here into Grand Slam. That title was established May 14th, 1998, just about 3 miles away from here.
Yeah, that's correct. At the Elks Lodge, the FTW Championship, brought it out there, and during my time in, obviously, ECW, that's where it happened. And
sometimes known as the Brooklyn Championship.
Yeah, well, early on. It's just wild to me, especially here, Schiavone, in Queens, New York City. I mean, where Hook, he lives in Manhattan, you know, he's on St. Mark's Place.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful, Taz, I really do. And he's been such a great, great champion, but he's got a hell of a challenge in front of him tonight.
And his challenger, accompanied by the Kingdom from Tampa, Florida, weighing 203 pounds, Roderick Strong.
Now, before we talk about Roderick Strong, I want to take us back to what we just saw. Christian Cage running through the back, but Pac and Claudio Castagnoli were there waiting. We know Pac and Claudio Castagnoli aligned with Marina, Shafir, and Jon Moxley. Pac was the one that restrained Wheeler Yuta, the third member of the AEW World Trios Champions, when Moxley and Claudio were attacking Bryan Danielson.
Well, Roddy Strong right here, getting an opportunity at the FTW title. He is affordable. I mean, it's just, I don't know how many adjectives you can say how great a competitor that Roddy Strong is. I've always been a fan of his in-ring abilities and work. There's no doubt about it.
And look at this Hook, not giving any crowd in the corner to Matt Taven. Yeah, that's now a sneer up at him. Roderick Strong, he's been a champion around the world, singles tag team.
Well, he's very respected all these years, being a great competitor and wrestling in Ring of Honor for so much, and a lot of shows here. So he's respected by the fans, and he should be respected by the fans. And he's earned that.
Roderick Strong, remember this, the genesis of this rivalry with Hook, Tony, was that Roderick Strong was trapped in the Red Room. He tapped out, but
Introducing the challengers at a combined weight of 459 pounds, the team of Kyle Fletcher and the AEW International Champion, the Aerial Assassin, who is Ospreay.
Well, a few moments ago, we were basking in the moment we just witnessed between Hook and Taz, but then, unfortunately, it was all interrupted by Don Callis coming to join us at the announce desk.
It's going to be the biggest night of my career here, taking home tag team gold.
Don, you remarked earlier today that this could be a threefold win for you. Not only could Kyle Fletcher and Will Ospreay become AEW World Tag Team Champions, could those two men become AEW World Tag Team Champions. It could also serve to bring Ospreay back into the Don Callis family fold and throw a little salt in the wound for Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, two men you've despised for more than almost a decade.
No one deserves a public loss more than those two. But look at this, the family's never been stronger. Ospreay's back, I love it.
And Will Ospreay, he's going to have an incredible 7 days ahead of him, fighting for the AEW World Tag Team Championship tonight and the championship 1 week from tonight at Dynamite 5-year anniversary, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
And their opponents, from Rancho Cucamonga, California, at a combined weight of 417 pounds, they are AEW EVPs. They are the AEW World Tag Team Champions, Nicholas and Matthew Jackson, the Young Bucks.
You know, top to bottom, we've got a tremendous card. We already saw Nigel McGuinness and Bryan Danielson and Taz. I want to tell you, before this match gets underway, I was so proud to be standing there in one of the greatest moments we've ever had here on Dynamite.
Just Hook retiring the FTW belt and getting a chance to hold the belt and have him hug me here, and I don't know what to say, but we got a great match coming up here. Let's just leave it at that.
Absolutely.
So,
I think it's a good thing you got those sunglasses on.
yeah, it's definitely, yeah.
But Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the AEW World Tag Team Champions, Executive Vice Presidents here in All Elite Wrestling, have been taking umbrage with the comments of Jon Moxley, who's saying, I mean, you were in the ring, Tony, he said it to you, but I don't know if it was necessarily directed to you. This is not your company anymore. Like Matthew and Nicholas maybe preparing to lay down the law to reestablish their position at the top of the food chain.
Well, he was looking at me, so it scared me that night, and still we have no idea.
Nana's got some of the Java.
Product placement Jones, but
He's got good Java. He's got to be focused.
an eagerly anticipated update on the condition of Swerve Strickland after that brutal steel cage match with Hangman Adam Page 2.5 weeks ago at All Out.
Oh, man, brutal. You're not kidding, dude. Physicality for sure. Heavy.
Okay, Prince. It's
Excuse me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Tony Schiavone, please pardon the intrusion. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is M to the VP. But you already know that, Nana, don't you? I have to agree with something you said. Swerve Strickland is the most dangerous man in AEW, no question about it.
This contest, number one fall with a 16-minute time limit, is for the AEW Women's World Championship. Introducing the challenger from Southtown, Yuka Sakazaki.
A ball of energy, one of the most popular athletes here in All Elite Wrestling, and someone who, after returning from a serious ankle injury earlier this year, has maintained her unbeaten streak in 2024, putting her in AEW Women's World Championship.
She's an AEW original, like you said, undefeated this year, and could be a champ.
And her opponent from London, England, she is the AEW Women's World Champion, the Glamour, Mariah.
Well, Taz, from a pure-hearted individual in Yuka Sakazaki to one of the most conniving, demonic people we've ever seen here in AEW, Mariah May, our AEW Women's World Champion.
Yeah, talk about ball of energy.
Yeah, Yuka.
Yes, what Yuka is.
Yuka recognizing what she's... It's main event time live on Dynamite.
Let's get it. Man, this ought to be a dandy. Can Darby Allin withstand the onslaught known as Jon Moxley?
JR, you, I, and Tony Schiavone, we were on the call 5 years ago, the first time these two men crossed paths in AEW. Jon Moxley, an incredible athlete, but Darby Allin, a very different man.
Your Dynamite main event is an AEW World Title #1 contender match. Set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Being accompanied by Marina Shafir from Cincinnati, Ohio. Weighing 231 pounds. Jon Moxley.
The Dapper Yapper is in rare form tonight.
But JR, to that earlier point, Darby's growth over the last 5 years in All Elite Wrestling has been nothing short of incredible.
I don't know of any homegrown AEW talents that have grown more and developed more. Darby Allin is a star. Darby Allin is known around the world as one of the most dangerous, unpredictable talents there is.
And one of the most durable.
But John Moxley's a horse of a different color and every other cliche you can think of. I talked to him today briefly. He's got one thing on his mind, to win the AEW World title.
Fans, we're having a great time here tonight in Queens, New York. We'll be making a return to the tri-state area with Full Gear coming up this November. And for joining us tonight on Grand Slam, you can scan that QR code on the bottom of your screen or use code AEWTV to get first access to tickets for Full Gear on Saturday, November 23rd, before the general public.
That's a good deal. Schiavone will even do that.
I love AEW.
And his opponent, from Seattle, Washington, weighing 175 pounds.
Love this kid.
Darby Allin.
He is fearless and he is committed to his craft. You can't ask for much more than that.
And Taz, we talked about the growth of Darby Allin. That's in large part to his association, the mentorship he received under the Icon Sting.
Absolutely. When you hang around an athlete, a man, an icon like the Stinger, as you, Schiavone, and you, JR, know him super well. I mean, it's gonna rub off on you, but Darby has that special intangible. And I think Sting saw that hit him, but you got to give Darby himself the credit. Sure. He puts the work in. He's the guy taking the punishment or dishing it out.
And being able to work with Sting and being under Sting's guidance was not lost on Darby Allin. He realized how special of a moment in his career that was.